Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papori Barooah and press on the bell icon for all notifications. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to present before you fish mustard chunks or fish. We are going to use some mustard sauce and prepare a very easy sort of a recipe, but that will be distinctly different fish recipe. For that I have taken some piece of fish here. This is Ari fish. You can choose any fish variety, but it's better if it's boneless. Little bone is fine, but otherwise it's easier if it's boneless. So that will be fried later. Now let me tell you what we actually need to make the sauce. I have taken here 1/4 cups of black mustard, 1/4 cups of yellow mustard, 1/4 cup of water. This is again 1/4 cup of vinegar. So all of these are the same quantities there, and this is juice of 1 lemon. I will need 1 small tablespoon of sugar. This you can always leave out, but I love it. Therefore, I put the sugar there. I will need some 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric or haldi, and just half an inch of ginger, and the salt according to your taste, and of course 1 red chili. All these will make my mustard sauce. But before I go to make that, first thing I need to do is that marinate my pieces of fish. The pieces of fish there and give the required amount of salt in there, and then some salt even in the egg there, and give it a whisk. Put in this is the corn flour. I've taken 1 tablespoon of corn flour. That also goes into the mix. Try to give it a mix with the egg there. It might not be perfectly okay, but it's alright. Once you mix with the fish, it will be alright. So this goes into the fish. And now I'm just going to marinate the piece of fish in the egg and corn flour batter and let it rest for some time. You may include some haldi if you like some color in your fish. For the curry part, we're going to need some. This is 1 small teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 big onion sliced very thin this way, and the cooking will be of course done in mustard oil, and we'll also need 1 big tablespoon of tomato sauce. Now we are going to make a paste of it. I'm going to give a wash to these two and then put it in the mixie, and I'm going to show you how I go about. Now I've taken the mustard here. I'll put 1/4 cups of water, then the sugar there, and this is the chili and the turmeric and the salt and the ginger there. All of them go in, and also the lemon juice. I'll give it a nice mix in the mixie now. So this is how it looks, the mustard paste. Now I'm putting in the vinegar. You may add a little bit of haldi powder if you feel it's less. I have a feeling it's not very colorful, and I do not like my food without color. So I'm just putting a little bit of haldi powder to make it look good. Say 1 small teaspoon anyway, and give it a nice mix. There. So this is ready. You can store it in a sort of way. This is the kasundi. You know, normally we can buy kasundi, but because I did not have kasundi, so I made it, and this is it. You can preserve in the refrigerator in an airtight container and use it when you like it. Okay, so that's done. Now let's fry the pieces of fish. I've heated around 2 big tablespoons of mustard oil. I'm putting in the pieces of fish there now to fry. I'm frying the pieces of fish completely, so that I mean they really have nothing else to cook. They're completely cooked by the time I remove them from the fire. In the same oil, I'm going to fry up for the curry, but I'm going to use a special ingredient, almost 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. So first thing, the onion goes in, in the same oil that I had fried the fishes in. And I'll fry up the onions till a little golden brown. Now I'm putting in the Kashmiri red chili powder, all of it, and some haldi powder, turmeric powder will also go in. A bit of turmeric powder there for the color, the dash of color there. And now it goes in the paste that we had made. So be careful, this is very strong. So decide on how much you really want. I've given here 1 teaspoon, a bigger teaspoon there of this. And next thing that goes in is the tomato sauce to cut the tanginess or a bitter taste that might come in. But that's a beautiful bitter, you can say. So here I'm putting around 1.5 tablespoons of the tomato sauce. Now we'll go in the pieces of fish that have been fried very crisp and nice. All of them go in. Now I need to really take care to mix them up with the masala. And what will help me in this is the dash of coconut milk on the top. So all of them will go together now. I will just give some water so that I get a consistency which will be good for me to have with my steamed rice. So just a bit of some, I think just half a cup, not half a cup, lesser than half a cup of water will be added. So this is the water, half a cup of water goes in. I will just try to put things together, give a share of the masala to each of the pieces of fish, and then taste in for the salt and give the salt if needed. It's a little sweet, little strong pungent smell, but it's beautiful. The flavor sticking onto my tongue now. I just tasted it for the salt. Cover it on very low flame for just a minute. Now that's ready. Fish mustard chunks. Doesn't it look yummy? Look at the color. And let me now dish it out. So that's my mustard fish bites. I'll just garnish with some raisins. Doesn't it look yummy? And ready and appealing. I guess you'll really love it. I hope you'll give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.